Breaking news overnight, 9 people killed in a South Carolina AME church after a gunman opened fire during Bible study. It's being called a hate crime. The suspect described as a white man still on the loose. A news conference is going on at this hour. Let's listen in. Obviously, tensions running very high among the community there. This happened last night around 9 p.m. and the news conference is about to get underway. Let's listen.
And allow us and our partners to address this situation.
Do you still believe he's in the Charleston area?
We have no reason to believe he's not in the Charleston area. He could be outside, and we're disseminating this information broadly across all of our law enforcement partners, not only on the Charleston region, but also on the East Coast. Well, as I said earlier, that we believe this is a hate crime. That's how we're investigating it. That's part of the investigation, and we'll talk about that later.
Where is your search happening right now? What parts of the city? Can you tell us?
Well, we have investigators in various locations, but we'll talk more about that at 7.
Can you comment on reports that let one woman escape?
We'll talk more about that at 7. Anything about the suspect or the suspect vehicle? Okay.
What efforts are being done with other local law enforcement up and down the interstate?
We have a broad way of communicating, not just to the region, but also to law enforcement agencies throughout the United States. That communication process is in place. Same information that you have has been broadcast to law enforcement at the local, state, and federal level all across the United States.
Jim, I hear you talking specifically about the suspect, but at 6 o'clock it's about to be rush hour for commuters. What do people need to know other than what they look like? Is it safe to go out?
Well, obviously, at this point, we want everybody to be vigilant. We want them to see, if they see anything that is suspicious, we want them to call us. And right now, we've got teams of investigators. We have uniformed officers. We have FBI agents, SLED agents all over the city, and along with our local law enforcement partners. So we'll be looking for this individual and for this car just like everyone else. This is a all hands on deck effort with the community as well as law enforcement. And I think with that effort, we'll find this person quickly. What I'm telling you that when people go out, they should be vigilant, they should be aware of their surroundings, and if they see anything suspicious, they should call law enforcement.
What's the reward?
We'll announce that at 7 o'clock.
What type of make and model of this car can you tell from this?
I'm not going to give a make and model because at this point we're not 100% sure, and that would be inappropriate. We just want people to look at this vehicle, and if they see one that matches that description, to call law enforcement. Thank you very much. We'll be back at 7 o'clock.
Live news conference there from Charleston, South Carolina. As you heard, an all-out search is now underway for a white suspect who opened fire on a black church last night, killing 9 people. We get more now from ABC's Lana Zach.
Horrific tragedy in Charleston, South Carolina. A church group shot dead as they gathered in prayer.
These people were in church. They were in church.
8 people dead at the scene. The 9th died at the hospital. A child at the church reportedly survived by playing dead. Officials suspect a hate crime.
The only reason someone could walk into church and shoot people praying is out of hate. The only reason. That it is the most dastardly act that one can possibly imagine.
Emmanuel AME Church is one of the oldest black churches in the South. The suspected shooter, still on the loose, is described as a white male around 21 years old. Officials would not go into greater detail on possible motives for the shooting, but the pastor was well known for his civil rights activism and was pushing for police to wear body cameras. According to church members, the shooter reportedly came into the church, sat down, and attended part of the Bible study before opening fire.
Advising of an active shooter, multiple people down.
In the chaos amid a bomb threat, the shooter fled.
We will put all resources and we will put all of our energy into finding this individual.
This is the most deadly mass shooting in America since the Navy Yard in 2013. Church officials say that they will hold a vigil at noon today. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.